Okay. Okay. So first of all, welcome to a new episode of this mentorship. We're going to talk about all the questions that you have about the 90 days map road and all the lessons that you have made it the homework. I know some of you have made it. Now is the moment also for doing. Then we can I can give you the time for explain to you the best way. And after that, if we have time, we're going over daily bias. Because for me, I think it's very important to know the movement. And I will show you a little trick about the daily. I mean, it's just very easy to learn. So, questions about the homeworks I give you in Mapro. You can open your mic if you want, because I'm not at home. I have just one screen. So let's see. Okay, how define range? Okay, wait. Well, is exists many ways to define the range. Okay, so I know Ibo defined another way, and if I remember, I don't remember right now how did they do, but also you can use these two QMs like before we do, etc., etc. For I don't need for ICTN for me, I don't need this QM actually, because this probably for me it create fair value gap. So probably I want to see some cells, etc. So for me, the range is from the high to the low. Actually, let me go to 15 minutes. And from here, the important things is from the high to the low. Okay, we have this range, huge one, you see. Now we have this sweep of liquidity and this market shift. This here, we're going from here. This is our rental range. This is actually the range. But when you see this, you can say, okay, internal range and internal structure, we have a shift. That means we're going to change the market. Actually, it's not like that. Actually, this is very hard because this is a huge one. But you can see this one, okay, we have a fair value gap here, we have a reacting. What we expecting here? First of all, in this tapped, we expecting the market go up, and that's what he do. But then we don't see any displacement. So you need to see a displacement for say, okay, this is a good reaction. Did you see some displacement? No, you didn't. So the market sweep up and then going down. Once we have this one, this is invalid already, and then this is what we want to trade on. So up, inside, and then trade off of this side to this side. And now what do we think? Okay, probably we want to go up again. But guess what? Do you see any displacement powerful? No, the market is telling you already probably want to change. You didn't see any displacement or any, I mean, this fair value gap here, you could say, okay, we have this fair value gap here, we can try to buy, but it's not work like as you expecting. You see, it's not powerful movement. So anyways, it's 22 at night, so I don't think even I traded. But yeah, actually in this one, if I try to do this, for example, I will expect go up, but as I see this movement, I don't do anything. I mean, I just wait. And then I see this one, I say, okay, something is happening here. The market is telling me what? It's telling me, okay, I want to go down. I have a powerful candle in the road. I mean, you can see here that powerful movement, that displacement. And now you can say, okay, in internal way, I can take this to this. And then, can you see again, powerful movement, break, and again, this to this. And then here, we don't have any, that's powerful movement, but we have a very good displacement. I mean, we have a very going deeper. Also, sweep 1, sweep 2, this to this. And it's like that. Just here, you can see how the market's reacting going back. This one is not like this one or this one. I mean, this is, you see, sweep the liquidity actually just by this week and going back again. So this is not a powerful movement. This is not a displacement. So we don't use this. We can say, okay, probably the market wants to do what? Okay, what if we sweep this liquidity and we have that reaction back? What we do? We need to focus on the next swing high. Why? Because we don't have the strength to break here. So probably need more liquidity. So that's it. You see here, bam, that's displacement movement, but again, it going down faster again. Also, you can try to say, okay, let's see this one. Oh well, this is Asia. Let's see here. You could enter here actually. It's supposed you have here your break even. And then it coming down again. So this movement here, this kind of trading here is very difficult because this is seek and destroy conditions in the market. So this is normally it's take you out because it's for that reason. They don't let you know where's the direction of the market. You see going up, going down, going up, going down. Then if you see this one, okay, don't trade. You don't need to do it. You don't need to trade something that you don't understand. Just be clear. You don't need to play with money with that. Okay. Do we have something clear here? No, we don't. So the next, okay. Sweep, displacement, okay. 2 fair value gaps, boom. Again, sweep, going up, fair value gap. And again, sweep, break here. We have fair value gaps. And again, you see, I could lose here 1 or 2. And again, what I have 1, 2, 3, 4 entries in a row. Again, you see, until what? Until sweep this liquidity. So for me, I don't need to use QM. I could see QM for sure if I do this one, for example. Let's see. I'm gonna put here. Let's see in here this from here, something like 5 minutes. I probably see this QM. You will find here 1, 2, and 1 and 2. That's QM. If you want to do like that, it's okay. I mean, I don't use it, but it's okay. You can do it. You will find because in anyways, QM, I mean, swing high, swing low is in lower time frame QM. So it's the same. If you feel comfortable with the QM, you could do it for sure. You could do it. The difference between this and that is just simple. We have 5 minutes when we find our first QM. We can see what here? We can see this fair value gap. So, okay, I could try to enter. What I need to wait, what I would like to want, I mean, for me, no reason to wait this market to this, the market to, okay, we have this QM. We have the first entry. We have the second QM. So why I would like to wait the market comes here? Probably don't do it. So what I do, I enter already here. And then I see this one. But guess what? We are bearish and we also have fair value gaps. Fair value gaps. So for me, no reason to wait until this movement going down. Again, we can see that here. QM, 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 and QM. In this case, you could trade it. Why? Because the movement is very fast. You see, it's going down. So one pump is going. So that's work, but here it's not. And not always will work like that. Also, you could trade from the fair value gap or from the POI as breaker or from the PO from the OB. You can choose as you wish one of them. I mean, this is the difference between that method. I mean, nothing is perfect. Also, I can make some mistake about it. Like, for example, when I have seek and destroy condition, it's very hard to trade because you don't know what the market want to do. So that's the reason you probably see me with those here. I mean, I have some support from GU. When I don't see clear here, let's see what day it is one. This is July 24, July 24. Yeah. Also, this is seek and destroy condition here. You see, this is a little bit clear. Up, down, we come from here, so we go bearish. This is a range, so seek and destroy. In this case, it's seek and destroys. In this case, it's a range. So now you know, okay, we're going bearish. So this is just a range. This is my external range liquidity. So I don't take external range liquidity, no from the top or from the bottom. So I'm waiting for that. If you see that range, if you want to trade, it's just go inside within 5 minutes. Because if you trade like here, I mean, probably you lose some money in these ways. We have this one, as you can see, or you can wait actually. We have this market structure shift. This is here. We have this fair value gap. You see, but this is internal actually, so you can expect that's you can expect this movement. So if you don't have anything clear here, don't trade it. Don't go over that. Just wait or change the currency. I mean, you don't need to trade every day. None of us, I mean, none of this system are better than the other. I mean, you can combine it if you want, but I don't need QM actually. I don't use the QM. For me, it's the high or low, and it's good enough. I mean, again, you see here, break, top, bottom. I mean, I can trade this. I see it's not inside. Okay. From ICT, you could wait two kinds of trade. Okay, what is the best is or what the people normally use is wait into the range completing the 50%. Then after the market coming the 50% and break, the people say, okay, I have a range, I have my trading range, and that's one, as you can see here, it come above 50%, and then again above 50%, and then well, boom. Well, here actually you touch about 50%, but you have that range. That's a good one. I mean, that's a very good one, but sometimes you miss a lot of trades, and I prefer be more faster like that. Also here, that's just an example. Okay, you can see here 50% is okay, 50% is okay. Well, 50% here you have to change. And the other one is how I trade is, I mean, swing high, swing low. I don't care if 50% or not. I mean, if I use just the reaction, you see, this is not 50%. Okay, I don't care. What do I have here? This is my PD array matrix. I have here fair value gaps. So do I tap it? No. Okay, I tapped it here, and then going up. Pam, pam. And again, well, this is coming to 50%. You see here, even I can enter here because this is don't tap. Don't, I mean, this is sweep of liquidity downs there, but I don't have any fair value gap or that. So from here, let's say this one from here. Yeah, because that's his range. And I don't have, I should have fair value gap. My fair value gap is down there. I could say, okay, probably I have some propulsion block here. So I use this area as my POI. And then see the reaction to the next doll. This is my draw of liquidity. So I will try to catch some that's move from here. And then I see this break here. And then again, as I use, it's like, okay, I break. I see the range, pam, pam, pam. Then probably I take this one from here. As you can see, now come to 50%. So I use this fair value gap. I mean, I use the fair value gap the nearest. I try to use always the nearest is where the market most to create the reaction. Then I see this and say, I can say, okay, this is not work. I have that swing high here. And then what I have this POI around. Again, from here to here and like that. You can use both of them. Or you can use it like that and see some confirmation below in to QM. So that's actually, it's not right or wrong. It's just different way to see. For me, I prefer to don't find that QM because actually, if I wait for them, probably I miss some trades. But it's okay. It's okay. Is clear for you?
Yeah, yes, it was clear. Thanks.
Super. Okay. So let's go over swing high, swing low. Well, swing high and swing low is actually very easy to see. We know we have three candle formation. Let's mark here. 1, 2, and 3. That is our three candle formation. And then this is the important things. This in dip, when you go inside, this is create also a QM. But this is what we want to see. So we can find this in the market very often. I mean, we have here, let's delete, let's delete this, okay. So I got a Mac. Okay, we have here, for example, this is just three candle formation, okay? I will go over the swing high, swing low later. Okay, we have that. As you can see, 3, 3, 3. This one here, 3, 3 here. But how are we gonna use? First, we need to see the market structure. So that's help you to react to understand the market structure. First, you need to know external. So we have from here, the external is here, this one, and the other one is this one. So if we have three candle, so what we expecting? We're expecting the next. It could be this one, yeah. That's of course. And then we need to choose this one from here. And then again, I mean, if we trade like that, like just about break, we can see some miss in the market. That's why we use the other things. But this is a very basic steps. I mean, in every break of the external range liquidity or internal, we mark that three candle formation. This is the simple way. I mean, this is the simple way to see the structure. Every break, you have a new swing high. So now we don't gonna use all of them. We just after the break. Okay, let's see again here. Let's use some easy example to talk about that. Let's see here. So from here, we start in this point. We have a break here. So we have the high. We're going down. We have the break here. So we have a high. You could use this one, yeah. But so you need to mark this one again. So let's refine that and then use break. And then we have this low here. Break, up, low, up. Then we break down. This one is inside, so top and the bottom. Then we break up. Now again, we don't have any break until here. And then this break here. So this kind of mark is also range, but now we use market structure shift and market break of structure. So this is the easy way. This is the basic. So now we see the same example. So we have here, this is my market structure shift because it's my first break. You can use this or this one as you wish. Okay.
Hi, Leon.
Yeah.
I just want to confirm. So if we have a bearish trend or a bearish range, every high there's a strong high, eh? So every high should be protected.
In a bearish range,
yes.
You mean?
Yes.
I mean, let's go this, right? I mean, actually for protected range, you need to understand what is short-term trade, short-term range, or short-term high, short-term low, intermediate and high, intermediate and low. And that is a concept I didn't give you yet because it's not so easy to understand. I find it a way, but also you need to understand what is the dollar. For example, let's explain out. It looks easy, but it's not so. Okay, we are here. Let's say we are here. Okay, let's make this one. We need to know our DOL. This is our draw of liquidity, right? So what do we need to see? We need to see, first, we have all this movement from here. It will see as short-term high in this case. And like that is short-term low. So every swing high, it will be a short-term. So what do we have here? Short-term, short, 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 all this. And now when we have this kind of formation, then we have 1, 2, 3 short-term. The middle one, it will be an intermediate swing high. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3 intermediate. That's important one. And again, 1, 2, 3 intermediate. Again, 1, 2, no, sorry, 1, 2, and now we have 3 here. This is the important one. Let's say here we have, this is not one. That's the important one. That it should be hold, but until what? Until the next draw of liquidity. So also the important thing is when you see that short term from here like that, it needs to have what? Fair value gap. So that gives you the confirmation that is powerful. When we see this, we say, okay, we have this one here. Fair value gap, let's say, let's go like inside. And now we need to read from this. I mean, you need to read that from the time frame that you see. Okay, so we have this. What do we have here? Okay, 1, 2, 3. The only thing you can see here, this what? This is supposed to be the intermediate, right? Term high. We have fair value gap, but we don't have that short-term high. Why? We have it here, but what? We don't have any fair value gap. So that means probably this high, it would not hold. So what do you see? 1, 2, 3. What do we have here? We have a signs of fair value gap. So probably, the market want to take this high. The only thing here, you need to trade in favor of the higher probability. Which one if you high probability? Bearish movement, right? So you don't need to try that. If you want to do it, of course you can do it, but you don't need, because you go in very, just wait. But let's say we want to trade into where, okay? We have our first PD array is this one from here, because this is the mitigation block. Our second PD array, it will be this one from here, because this is our breaker block. And our third, this swing high. So all those PD arrays are liquidity. So I have 1, 2, 3, short-term low, intermediate-term low, short-term low. We have 2 fair value gaps. So probably it will be some idea to trade off of those. So that's it. Okay, as we said, this here also fair value gap from 4 hours. And this one is from 15 minutes. So you could trade here. You could try to catch this from here to here. This is the last point of the swing high in this range. It's like this. It's a swing high, swing low. So it didn't take it. No, it's just sweep the liquidity. So you can use that, and then you can see how it's going up to the first. This is your what? This is your mitigation, and go to the breaker. This is your breaker block here. And that's it, how you can use it. The only thing here, again, you can mark again, you have what? Short, intermediate, and you didn't have any short. So let's see what's happened. This is your short right now. This should be hold. Yep, it should be, but you don't have any displacement from here. So as you can see here, you have very powerful movement, but you don't have displacement breaker, this swing low here, this external range in 4 hours. So you can expect some reaction. If you come to 4 hours, you're expecting that movement break above, but don't happen. So you can say, okay, if I don't have this, what I have my first fair value gap is, I don't have even fair value gap. So you can expect in that sweep this liquidity and go here. So if we use again short term, we have 1, 2, and let's say here, and the fair value gap. So super, this is powerful movement. Again, you see, sweep the high, go into fair value gap. I mean, that's I find a way to explain the easy, because it's, I mean, at least for me, it wasn't easy. But you need to focus on fair value gaps in this case. I mean, I prefer to focus on fair value gaps. If I see some powerful movement, I prefer to see something like that. I mean, short term, intermediate. Let's mark again. Short term, intermediate, some displacement, short-term some displacement. I prefer see something like that. That tell me, that let me know it will be probably powerful then, and play with the other time frame. I mean, you cannot just trade like that. You cannot just trade, okay, I have this, I have that. I use 4 hours and I need to see in 4 hours what's happened. I need to see, for example, I have here, okay, I don't have any displacement. I don't have, this is just sweep of liquidity. Do I have fair value gap? No, I don't. So as you see, short, high, short, intermediate, short. I have this displacement here, but not here. And then that movement, it must break here down, but didn't do it. So you didn't break with displacement. You don't have any fair value gap. You don't have any movement here. So now what we're going to target it. This is my recently draft liquidity because the market don't have the power, the power enough to going down. So after that sweep, you say, okay, this is my first target. What I have this mitigate fair value gap. So now you can say, okay, I'm in fair value gap. Let's see. It's supposed to be, we are in a bearish movement. We are in a 4-hour range. It's supposed to be, we need to going down. What can I do? Okay, I just wait. Again, you see, short, intermediate, short. This is my first period rate to target it. Okay, nothing happened here. Let's try in this one. Or I will be trading, of course, both of them. I prefer this one from here. Now we're going, this is my target, my draft liquidity. You can come either to forward and I say, okay, 1, I don't have any fair value gap almost until here. But this is my recently, so this is the normal one you need to target of. So let's see reaction there, going, okay, going up, going totally back again. And as you see, boom. Reaction somehow here, but it must to come here. But this is our TP. So what do we see here? Why those don't work? I mean, don't need to work exactly. You're expecting some reaction here. We have, but as you can see, what we see again, we have 1, 2, 3 break here. So we have our short-term high, intermediate, short. That's intermediate. That's the powerful one. That's the most to be respected. This one from here. This one is how you know what is respected. So you break this. So when you came up again, now we have this one again. 1, 2. You see fair value gap, fair value gap, fair value gap again. So now into where? Into the next one. This is our intermediate term low. You see 1, 2 displacement here. This is nothing because we have just one displacement. This is supposed to be the next short term for that intermediate, but we don't have any displacement here. So that means it's respect this one of here. So pam, 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 range, intermediate, sorry, short term, short, fair value gap, short. We have an intermediate and high, and bam, 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 bam. So your entry, it must to happen here. Into the short one, it must to hold from here. Even you can put your, 1 to 2, or from here. Of course, if you go in here, you enter in 1 minute, as I do. Actually, I take this one. You could play here. Because you have what? Fair value gap, or you could trade here. Safety way. What we have again? Short, intermediate, short. Displacement, displacement. So, okay, this is my entry point. This short is, it must hold. So, bam, okay. We go to 15 minutes again. And this is the safe, 1 to 2. It must to finish here. But okay, sweep that. To the range, I don't want to be there. Okay, it didn't go, normal. But why I say this one? Because I expect in here, as you see, I expecting some reaction from here, but it didn't come. So it's okay. This one is the real one you need to go. So sometimes I see many of you, I do something like, okay, I come here, I don't know where I put that. But this is the safe one. That I trade this one from here. I mean, 1 to 2 for me, it's okay. I don't need anymore. Also, you are trading from here, so. It's clear?
Yes, thank you.
I mean, that's what I say. Don't that's a term about short-term high, short-term low, intermediate. I will give you, but it's very. I mean, I try to make it easy, but it's more advanced. And but just use the fair value gap. If you see like that here with 2 or 3 fair value gap in a row, that's powerful. So that is most to hold. But in the market, nothing is 100%. So you can say, okay, it's just probability. How you can say probably it's hold than the others? Well, okay, because I come in a trend. I mean, I come in a market bullish. So sorry. If I go in bearish movement, probably that means it will be powerful. Now, what we have that, for example, here we have that fair value gap. So it must be. So it's just probability. You cannot expect this hold longer because this is actually dull draw of liquidity because we go in what bearish movement.
Thank you.
No. That I probably I create more question on you, right?
No, I'm fine for now.
You're
I will
fine.
use fair value gap. I'm gonna backtest that, yes.
Yeah. Super, better.
Thanks.
Yeah, actually, the fair value gaps is the best way to. I mean, for me, it's the best way to trade. You can understand what's happening in the market every time because they give you the real movement, the powerful movement. Those movement, it's not like that. You see, it's like this is powerful, this is money, or this is displacement. So that means something. Sometimes it happens because you have the news, or sometimes it's. I mean, you need to see all the time. This is the real. How you gonna read the market? You see this? I mean, this market is not sane. I mean, this is not normal. This is what? This is create some liquidity. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, this is intention. And then boom. That's the intention. So you need to follow the intention. Here, you don't want to trade here. If you see this yet, just forget about it. You don't need to expose your money on this kind of situation. So now you have a good situation here. You see, boom, boom, boom. Okay, you have a clear movement. Now we are what? Break of structure here. So probably this hole. And then you can say, okay, let's see in this, when I can find. This is short, short, and short. So this is intermediate, no, short here. So this is intermediate. And what I have 1 and 2 fair value gaps. So probably this movement, this swing low want to hold until the next draw of liquidity. Which one is the first? This one is the first draw of liquidity. Which one is the second one? This one is the second draw of liquidity. Now we need to go in these 4 hours. Why until here? Because if we go bullish, I mean, if we go bearish, we're expecting this or this hold. At least you come here and you know why you go up. But now, just like this, you're expecting this hold. Just use this for our structure. You're expecting this hold. This must to hold. If it don't, then this must to hold. If it don't, hot sweep, and then this the last point you expect in that hold, but it's go up. So no problem with that. Okay. Other question? Some other questions do you have? Okay, if everything is clear, let's go about daily bias. I mean, I think for daily bias is the easiest way to trade because you probably know the trade. Let's see this. I just came in daily bias when I don't have anything clear in weekly. So let's see. Why this movement up? Probably just asking here, okay. Normally the Friday day is a very easy, it's very lazy day actually, except when we have news. But why this movement? Okay, if we come from here, this is our new week, the last week. Let's remove it. What do we have? First of all, we have such a reaction here. This is kind of range. But let's trade from the top, from this external to this external. We have this sweep. We don't have any displacement. You see this fair value gap was not respected. So we don't respect this fair value gap here. So we can trade into the next swing high. We sweep that swing high. So we're going down again. We are in this range, I guess still in this range. Let's put the external from here. Then we're going down again. We have that volume imbalance. We don't respect it, so we're going trade-off until here. If the market don't respect this movement, then we trade into the next swing high, and then we sweep. This is previous, not the last, but the other one. We sweep this. You see this candle? This candle is reversion candle. We have this. What we expecting of? Expecting this movement continuing down. But what do we have here? We have here that's inverse fair value gap. Also, we have this fair value gap. So if we trade like that, we know this is our draw of liquidity. Okay, we have our target. This is our draw of liquidity. We don't need to come until here. Don't need it. So this is our TP. It must be in weekly. So when we start, what do we have? This is Friday. Okay. Monday, we see we go over there, but we didn't tap it. We sweep this liquidity here. Usually the Monday is a range, but today it wasn't. So let's see what's happened. Okay, we tap our draw of liquidity. Now we can do what? We can come until here. This is our, this is our next draw of liquidity. Why? Because we have this fair value gap. This is what we expecting of. But I want to show you something, and I actually do. We are in a weekly fair value gap. And you see here, do we have any fair value gaps in daily? No, we don't. So our next fair value gap, it will be here. And also that is inside of the weekly fair value gap. So we have two fair value gap here. So if we have some reaction here, I would like to trade into this area. So let's see. You see, pump tapped in inside the fair value gap. So as we tapped here, where is our next draw of liquidity? First one and second one. And then what is expecting we do? We trade off of this. We sweep this one. We tap inside. Well, it's not tapping inside. It could come a little bit more. But now we tap into when? One, this one, you can see until here even. Actually, it could come here, but yeah, we have this kind of fair value gap. I mean, this fair value gap is already tapped, so this is my draw of liquidity, my second draw of liquidity. This is my first draw of liquidity, and we are reacting from here to here. Boom. So that is the easy way to trade in daily bias. You see, it's just you expecting everything happen. It's not because it's not random. I mean, you could have something random things, but it's not randomly, as you can say. If you use from weekly, you already know what happened. I mean, you already have this one break. I mean, fair value gap, that sweep. So it's just reacting up, reacting down. And then you come in here and just use the logic. Don't try to target dots. I mean, that's the shit. If you want to target it here or here, I mean, you are in weekly time frame. You don't need it. I mean, if we know here, like I said before, we trade from this fair value gap until this. Oh, well, that was yesterday actually. You're able to trade all this movement. I mean, if you catch this here, for example, the second one, you could put your, this is our short term, your short term, and you trade into the first one, 3 to 4, and which one is the second one here? Yeah, this is the second one. So you can trade that in 15 minutes actually. If you go 5 minutes, you could trade even better. I mean, you just use one time frame, or in 1 minute, you have this one here. So what do? Again, short. Okay, I came here. I protecting around here. I give you some space. But my target is still daily PD array. So that's the way you could trade like that. I mean, easy. Or if you want to be better, I mean, you could try like short, intermediate, short, or short, intermediate, short. You come up of here, you play in short, because also the market is reacting already here. And again, but I mean, this is very, you need to be focused on it. So I don't like to do something like that, but you could trade like that actually, if you focus on, but you need to understand this, okay? Just try to play like that. I mean, try to trade like that. Try to use weekly, understand in the weekly fair value gaps, the sweep, the gap. If you sweep, for example, here, boom, you have that sweep of liquidity in this week. This was Monday, actually. It's very ugly. Let's use this again. We see this in weekly, okay? We sweep all this. Okay, we create what? Fair value gap. So this is Monday, right? Yeah. So Tuesday, it could happen two things. It could create range. And what we say as range is when the market don't go up. Or we create what? Another fair value gap or another candle break up above this swing high. So that Tuesday will be rare. But what we have? We have sweep. Not this one. We can expect some sweep about this and some reaction in this OB. So let's see. Okay, we have a range. Why a range? Because we don't break above this this high. So now in Wednesday, we can expect in two things. Come to take this fair value gap, sweep inside and go up, or it's still going up to sweep all this. So, but for me, my first expectation is to come here down. So I expecting to sweep this low to go up. You don't want to trade here. This is a very difficult condition. I know this is fine of the week, you know. And the week fine. Okay, anyway, this is a range. We don't have any, the body don't break above, and now we are reacting here. So that's good one, because actually we have some kind of reaction in this breaker, and then we can expect in actually this movement down here. Okay, boom, inside. Wednesday, super. I mean, this week, sorry, this week, super, inside. So what we can expect right now? Easy, going up. Why? Because it's here. If we are in weekly, we know this is most to hold. So I trade here, and this is my first double. Draw of liquidity, 1, it could be 2, I don't have any fair value gap, and 3. But the recently and the most important you can catch is this one. So you can go daily. So we have here what? Monday, super, this is Monday again. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay. Boom. So we can expect what? Sweep this. Previous weekly high. This is what? Thursday, this is the high of the week, is normal one. And this is the normal movement. Boom, sweep up. Faster movement. And then we're going down again, we're going up. So the next week, boom, we sweep up. Let's remove this one. Do we have any, okay, this is okay, this is done. Do we have any fair value gap? Not yet. We sweep, but we're expecting, okay, this is weekly, sorry. Let's go to daily. Okay, we're expecting some reaction until here. Okay, we go in here. We have this sweep, it must to hold. We don't have any fair value gap. The only one was here. Short, 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 intermediate. This is not powerful enough for me. But this is the next doll. So we can react. I don't have any fair value gap, but we have what here? This is a propulsion block. Okay, didn't tap it, super. Didn't tap it, super. But we're expecting that. You see, that's why I say just even come to 50%. So that's okay. So you go to weekly again, and you can know, okay, we sweep that. This is a candle. This candle is powerful candle. I mean, reversion candle. Okay, daily, we are in what? Wednesday. That's supposed to be make some kind of 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to be make the high of the week, or Thursday. Let's see. High of the week, super, going down. Into what? Fair value gap. Let's see if it's respecting. It's respecting, super. No, I don't like that. You see, you don't want to trade these days. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days you don't want to trade here. Because, well, it's supposed to be respect this one, but it didn't do it. So you sweep this, but you never sweep that. So that is kind of seek and destroy formation. And now you expect some movement up. You see? Seek and destroy formation. Okay, let's go to weekly. What do we have in weekly? Nothing clear. You sweep already this. Actually, I don't have anything clear here to see. But I have fair value gap. So what it could happen, two things here. is keep going down or make some kind of range. Today is Tuesday. It could make, actually we can expect something here. This is Monday. I mean Tuesday. It could make the low of the week, or Wednesday. Let's see. Okay, we don't have any we have this fair value gap here. Thursday, okay, and boom, tapped up. You see, seek and destroy condition. Okay, now probably if this respecting is unrespecting, we expect some reaction here. Let's see what I have here. We still have this. We didn't respect that. Okay, sweep up. Okay, we go up. Yeah. So as you see, if you use this one, you could probably know what the week going to do, because you have the overall view, because this one is powerful than daily. I mean, weekly is powerful than daily. If you are not, don't try to catch like huge movement or try to predict from here to here. Don't try to do that. It's no reasonable, because we are in weekly. I mean, you don't need, if you know the movement, for example, I don't know, sweep here, go inside, let's see, the range, the next week a range, you see, next. Okay, we are range, we are still in a range. Okay, I say, for example, I don't know, that's example. It must to come here and go up. If we are in that day, come here. Okay, now we know the probably movement. If these are respecting, it must to go up. So in daily, I could expect some kind of reaction. Okay, what I have here? Break a block. So that's weekly, actually. Daily time frames for this Wednesday, Monday, this one, Tuesday. Okay. After that, I can expect some kind of moving up. Even if, like, you see, that's okay, we got it. So what's happened here? I expect this reaction here, right? But I already know I have this fair value gap, and also the range is here to here. So from 50% below, all those are liquidity. So that means if the market tapped and go up, no, that means it still takes some liquidity. That is seek and destroy condition. But in the end, you will know after here, you see never sweep, then you will up until here. If you wait a moment, for example, you don't have anything here. I mean, this is not clear movement. You don't have any powerful movement here. Pam, 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 pam. You could trade, yes, of course. For example, you trade here, sweep up. You have this displacement. You will trade until this one. So you have daily time frame. And then it sweep. You have this one. Probably I don't want to trade this because I think it's going up. But it's again, break it down. Okay, after here, you don't have any good displacement. This one, it must to hold. Don't hold anything. Go up again. It hold. This is seek and destroy. And then finally, you have break. I mean, this is volume imbalance. Fair value gap. Fair value gap. This is must to hold. Then you wait for the moment. Also, if you know this sweep of liquidity, you say, okay, this is the last point of, I say the last point of resistance, but it's not like that. It's the last point where the market must to trade. So you are in 4 hours here actually. This is let's say let's mark here. Let's go to 15 to see what is the day to trade off of. Oh, I can see this one. Well, no matter. 6. From here, you can start to trade. You see this break here up, and then you say, okay, I'm in the last area, and then I could trade up because I want to what? Buy. So what I have here, range, 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 range. You could even take this range, range. We have a reaction. Of course, we need to have a reaction. The market not always going up. Where do we have that reaction? We go into daily. We have fair value gap, and for sure, have many people want to sell here. Because they are, I don't know why, they are seeing, I don't know what. I mean, no reason for me, but then you have that reaction, and you can see how it comes into the daily fair value gap. And then we keep in 15 minutes, okay. And anyways, in 15 minutes, you see, okay, we have this shift of the structure. So we're going down. When you have this shift, you say, okay, if I'm daily, I'm in that block, in this order block, you say, okay. So from here to where? Where is my next? I mean, this is not happened yet. From here to where? I'm fair value gap. My next fair value gap is this one in a daily time frame. So have the same value, it's the same power. It's the same power, so the same value. So from here to here, this is my draw of liquidity. And if it's that your draw of liquidity, you know you want to sell until there. Okay, we have this movement. And this one is the last one. Here you stop. You don't need to trade anymore. You need to wait to see what's happening. As you can see, we have break up. Then you say, okay, this is not powerful enough for me. It's like, don't have any. It's very messy day. Don't trade this. Come here. Come to the other. You don't need to trade that. Okay. But that's the way. Used weekly. Just go to backtest that. You will see that is the easy way. Go to weekly, trade on weekly, and understand what happened between weekly and daily. And that's the best way to trade daily bias. And you will be very able to understand what the market is going to do, or what is the highest probability to do the market for. I mean, for here, I expecting some reaction into here. Of course, this is not a recommendation of trade. I mean, this is what I expecting of. So that's my idea actually, but I need to see this one also. Probably sweep here and go down. If I sweep here and go down, I go down. If I have a range, I expect him. If I have a daily range to don't sweep here, I expect in some creation here to go up. But just trade like normal way, like in normal system you use. That will help you to go inside and have the best view in the short term trade. Any question about it? Okay, if everything is crystal clear, so this so yeah, that's the important one. Just follow fair value gaps. It's the best way. So if everything is okay, I will let you here. See you in the next lesson, and of course, in a chat you can write me anytime. I will answer when I see the question. See you. Bye bye. Have a good day.